walked in and turned. Beat It into a rock and pop explosion nobody saw. Coming Michael Jackson and Eddie Van Halen gave music fans one of the most unforgettable crossover moments of the 1980s. The performance often shared online as Michael Jackson and Eddie Van Halen Beat It Live 1984 takes viewers back to the Victory Tour era, when Jackson was already the biggest pop star on the planet and Eddie Van Halen was one of rock's most electrifying guitar heroes. For fans of American celebrity culture, this was not just a live performance. It was a rare meeting of two different worlds, pop royalty and stadium rock power. The moment reportedly happened during the Jackson's Victory Tour stop in Texas in July 1984, around the same period when Van Halen were also touring in the area. The Victory Tour itself was a massive North American stadium tour by the Jacksons, running from July to December 1984 at the height of Michael Jackson's Thriller success. Thriller had already changed the music industry, and Beat It was one of the songs that helped Michael cross over from pop and R&B into rock radio and MTV dominance. What made Beat It so special was its fearless mix of sounds. Michael Jackson brought the sharp vocal energy, the street-style drama, and the cinematic attitude. Eddie Van Halen brought the fire. His guitar solo on the studio version became one of the most famous solos in pop history, even though he came from a completely different musical lane. That solo gave the song a dangerous edge, making it feel bigger, louder, and more rebellious than a normal pop single. In the 1984 live clip, the excitement comes from the surprise factor. Eddie walks into Michael's world, and the crowd knows they are seeing something unusual. Michael is commanding the stage with his signature energy, while Eddie adds that wild rock star electricity. It feels loose, raw, and not overly polished, which is exactly why fans still talk about it. Today's concerts are often planned down to every camera angle, but this moment had the feel of a real celebrity collision happening in front of thousands of people. For Michael Jackson, this performance showed how powerful his influence had become. He was not limited to one genre or one audience. He could stand in front of pop fans, rock fans, R&B fans, and casual listeners and somehow bring everyone into the same moment. That was part of his genius. Michael understood image, movement, sound, and timing. He knew that a song like Beat It needed more than just a catchy hook. It needed attitude. For Eddie Van Halen, this moment proved why other artists respected him so deeply. He was not just a rock guitarist playing fast notes. He had a sound that instantly changed the temperature of a song. When Eddie played, the song suddenly felt more dangerous and alive. His appearance with Michael also showed how open the 1980s music scene could be when superstar talent crossed boundaries. The performance also reminds fans how huge celebrity collaborations felt before social media. Today, a surprise guest can become a trending topic in seconds. Back in 1984, a moment like this became legend through concert memories, rare footage, fan stories, and later internet uploads. That slow build is part of why the clip still has mystery around it. It feels like a piece of music history that survived because fans refuse to forget it. Another important detail is the cultural impact of Beat It itself. The song helped prove that pop music could carry rock energy without losing its mainstream appeal. It helped break barriers on radio and television, and it gave MTV one of its defining moments. Michael Jackson was not just making songs, he was building events. Eddie Van Halen's guitar work helped turn Beat It into one of those events. Looking back now, the 1984 live performance feels like a snapshot of two legends at their peak. Michael Jackson was the king of pop in full control of the stage. Eddie Van Halen was the guitar icon who could steal attention with only a few seconds of sound. Together, they created a moment that still feels exciting decades later. That is why fans continue to search for this clip, share it, and react to it. It is not only about nostalgia, it is about watching two once-in-a-generation performers meet in the middle of music history. Michael brought the magic, Eddie brought the thunder. And for one night in 1984, Beat It became more than a hit song. It became a legendary live moment.